So Four Directions Aboriginal Student Centre is located on the edge of campus. It is a small, cute little house, brown brick building with a green roof, and when you're looking at the building you can even see the teepee in the backyard. It's very large, can't miss it. When you first walk in, there's the front desk where people sign in, and that's where you can get your information if you're new to the centre. When you go further in, there's a parlour which has nice comfy chairs, lots of couches and chairs, and it's got a TV there. A lot of students go sit in there, socialize.
So Four Directions has pretty much everything as a home away from home. I come here, I cook, I nap a lot because I live so far away from campus that napping here is just natural. It's just everything I need in the day to kind of keep me going.
Further on into the centre we have our kitchen. There's a fridge there, microwave, stove, so if you want to bring your food, if you don't have time to cook it in the morning, you can bring your food to Four Directions and cook it there. The day after feast, you'll find a lot of students in there looking for leftovers.
One of the other things that we do on a regular basis here is that we provide a feast. The first and third Wednesday of every month we have a feast, and it's open to the whole Queens community. We do have Kingston community members who come on occasion, and we don't turn them away. And we're here from 5 to 7 on those Wednesday evenings, and students just come and eat. At our last feast we had about 60 students come through, so that was awesome.
In the back of the centre there's a laundry room. A lot of students like using that because in our residences you do have to pay to use the laundry services. So a lot of Aboriginal students will come here and they can do their laundry for free, which is really nice. And then once you go upstairs in the house, once you pass all the offices of all the lovely staff who work here, there is a library with a large meeting table in the middle, and throughout the year you'll definitely find students there doing their work in this room.
We have an elder in residence. We have an Aboriginal student advisor who helps primarily with academic things or can help students access the services they need if they're having any social or personal or mental health issues and they need to speak to someone specifically about those concerns.
I've actually used the supports here and the counseling supports a couple of times because when you're so far away from home, you kind of need that sense of support, that sense of family. And Four Directions provides that. Because all the women here are just like a bunch of aunties, you already feel inclined to talk to women, to kind of open up and talk about all of your issues that you may need to get off your chest so that you can continue to thrive here at Queen's.
That's the environment that we like to create here and that we have created here. And it's not just to Indigenous students, but when Indigenous students come, we offer a lot of different social and cultural programming here. Sometimes things that they've never even experienced before.
So first coming here, I didn't know how to handle being on my own. From being surrounded by so many family members and friends that were so close-knit. And now all of a sudden I decide how to live on my own. How was I going to be able to do this? And it was scary at times because I was always told what to do, when to do it. Now I have my own schedule. I have to go buy groceries, which I've never done before.
The counseling support we have available for students right now is primarily our elder. Our elder also has her Master's of Social Work and is a counselor, which is a bonus for us. She's a graduate of the Laurier program, the Indigenous stream. So she comes with a whole host of background knowledge herself as an elder, and then all the things she learned at school. So she's our primary support in terms of counseling support.
We have a well-being circle at Four Directions. It's for students to kind of focus on their mental health, but to do it using traditional methods. So we like to use that space as well because one, it's a circle, and two, it's a very comfortable space for people to open up.
The environment that we try to create is about just be who you are and we'll accept you for who you are. These doors are open to anybody who wants to come in and learn, not just Aboriginal students. We have a lot of non-Aboriginal students that will come to see me and say, I'm doing an assignment, can you help me make sure that it's, that it's culturally competent? Or I'm going away on an internship, or I'm in a program, where I'm doing outreach in the Northern Indigenous community. Can you talk to me and tell me things that I need to think about to integrate.
I think the main reason I keep coming back here is definitely the staff. I grew up near Toronto. I didn't know much about my culture, and I was in first year. I was a little scared to come here because I felt like I don't really know much about my culture. Like, I'm gonna go there and not know anything. And I was really, really nervous about that. But when I came here, I learned that the staff are so willing to teach. They want you to know about your culture. They want you to be proud of where you came from. They want to help you in any way possible. I've really come to understand the passion that they have for helping students, for helping Aboriginal students have the best experience possible at Queen's.
I thought that coming here, I stood out. I didn't know what to do. I was scared, and I thought everyone else was confident and they knew what they were doing. But coming to Four Directions, they made me realize that what you're feeling is normal and what you're feeling is okay. And to just keep working with it and to try new things and learn from mistakes.
Create a relationship with your Aboriginal Student Centre, because all of our centres are very supportive, and we're there because of you. We're there to provide service and support to you, and we wouldn't exist if you weren't on our campuses as students here. So our work here is to support you in any way necessary to make your post-secondary education experience a good one and a positive one, and to help you through the tough times and to celebrate the good times.
I definitely tell them, just go in. If you feel more comfortable, you can call first or email them first, but I highly suggest just going in, asking for a tour, asking what the center is about.
Come here with an open heart, an open mind, and be willing to learn about new things. Be willing to learn that there are people here with different sets of strategies of learning, but also different backgrounds. And if I had known this coming in, I feel like I would have made a bit more friends.
Well, I definitely know that the thought of going to university or to college or any kind of post-secondary education is completely terrifying. You're away from home, away from your family, in a place surrounded by a bunch of strangers. But once you get here, I think the most important thing to do is take advantage of the services that are there for you. Educate yourself on what services there are available for you, and just try them out. Just jump in, go to the Aboriginal Center if there's one there available for you. Talk to people who have been through this experience before, and just don't be scared to take chances, because once you get in there and once you talk to someone, you'll feel 100 times better than you were.
Four Directions Aboriginal Student Centre, as I said, is a home away from home for students who are attending post-secondary education. And we offer here a whole range of supports for them. But beyond that, we are supportive people here. As I said, we're all women here in this community in the Four Directions Centre, and we're every age range from 20 to 60. So we can relate to students like their auntie or their cousin or their Duda, their grandma, and we bring that kind of wisdom with us to the center here and to our work with the students. So my encouragement to any Indigenous students pursuing post-secondary education is to create a relationship with your Aboriginal Student Centre, because all of our centers are very supportive, and we're there because of you.